Hey guys, it's nice to see you again. I'm Gerewolf, and today we are continuing new venture my city in Cities Skylines II. It's getting really big, and today we'll be focusing on the downtown area along with getting trams and other new city services in. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, we are officially back, and we are now going to keep continuing making new venture. Recently, we got past 10,000 residents, which I was very happy to see, and I think that's going to be very beneficial to making the city really good in the future. So the problem is, it's nighttime right now, but thanks to the snow, I can see very well. You log in immediately, you immediately get alerts about water problems. Are we... Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to move all that. I'm thinking we can get... Okay, where is this water coming from? Is it connected to like an ocean or a river? Okay, it's good. So we'll never run out of water over here. I have an idea. I'm thinking we extend this by... Listen, I can't hear my game. My headphones, I think, are not working. Hang on. I don't know why my headphones are like not connected. I guess for this game, I will not be able to hear anything. Oh boy, things froze. Okay, there we go. Trying to see what's causing this problem because I can't hear anything because my headphones are like... My computer will not connect my headphones. So I'll just keep working on that, but I'm going to focus on the task at hand, making our city better. So I noticed we are already needing some new residents, so I really want to expand the suburbs over here and really get the European area set up to be really good. And do we have a school over here, or do I not have one over here yet? I could see a college, but I don't think we have an elementary school, which I already know we're going to run out of space if I do not do anything about that. There. That should be good. And then I'm thinking we put some European style on here. And I learned that cell development helps a lot better. Like putting things in certain cells. Because like, I don't know why. It just seems like it helps a lot better. Okay, let's see here. That's 6. That's 6. I always got to measure. Make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. We can have that cell be that kind of home. And then the rest of these can be basic suburban home. But yeah, it seems like cell development is the best way to really organize the city and help things. So I'm going to test that out a lot this episode to really see if we can hone in that idea. And hopefully throughout this episode, if you hear my headphones unplugging and plugging back in, I can figure out how to fix that. Oh, it's finally working. Huh. Took me a couple of tries. But yeah, cell development seems to be a big thing. So basically making so each cell is kind of designated to its own thing. It's like, for example, this cell should be designated to this, while this cell should be designated to this. Like, making each cell be its kind of own thing seems to be very effective. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some rezoning of development. I'm going to go ahead and just rezone. So that everything's kind of like in its own little cells. What kind of homes are these over here? I think these are these kind of homes. Yeah, it's already zoned. All right. I don't know why it took so long for my headphones to get fixed, though. So now we got the elementary school over here. We'll be able to take care of these students. The best part is I could probably extend that district, and we can make it so this is the operating district that this school deals with. Now, that's something I really enjoy about Cities Skylines 1, is I'll show you the tool in a second. Just let me go ahead and get this rezoned. There we go. Okay, so what's cool about these school buildings, or any of these buildings, is I can click on Select Operating Districts, and I can go ahead and select which districts I want it to operate in. I can even select extras if I want. So for example, I might want to have it do these districts close to the coastline, and then this one down here. While the other elementary school, I might want to work on something else. For example, I can tell this elementary school, which is almost at capacity, so I'm going to go ahead and expand that. I can tell this one, please operate in these districts. And do I have any others I could tell? There's an elementary school here, and I'll go ahead and tell it to operate in these districts. It's a very helpful tool, and it really gives kind of a reason to make districts, because now I don't have to worry about like certain areas not having city services because I can specifically assign it to them. And that reminds me, I had to make that district because that way they have a school, so I can tell it also take care of this district. And you can, let's see, I can also, if you, let's say, see how example I select to me, I just go over here and click the trash button and it will remove that district. So why don't I go ahead and do that? And we'll reselect operating district. So we'll select these ones for it to operate in. It's a very helpful tool, and honestly, kind of a favorite tool of mine that they added to the game, because I just think it adds some extra detail that is really helpful to getting everything you need in a perfect city. All right, so here comes the fun part, getting these curves figured out. I haven't played with the alleyways yet. I'll have to play with those, because I really want to make a typical... So something interesting I love is that you can make separate cities, and I sort of, not like it's kind of an interesting way. I'll show you later, but I really want to make like a stereotypical American suburbia town, something that you would see where I live here in Michigan. And I hope I get to show you guys, because I don't know, to be honest, I don't know where you guys are from. I don't know like what cities you are from. I don't know where you live. Like I don't want to know where you live, or else that's creepy. But I think it's cool to know what states you live in, because then I could go like, oh, you live in California, so you must live in big cities. Speaking of which, have any of you seen a stereotypical American town? Because if you have, cool. Okay, I'm gonna also select this to have more operating districts, because might as well have that, so there's not like an overindulgence of students coming in. It's also good for basically managing things. So for example, I probably want to select this high school to have some operating districts as well. It could take care of those ones. And the best part is I can name all this stuff, so maybe we want to name some of it. Let's name it after a character on my channel, Perry Gates High School. Perry Gates is a character from one of my little things on my channel. If you check out the 112 operator videos, you'll be introduced to him. Okay, what's the problem over here? Not enough customers? Good news, they're surrounded, so it shouldn't be long till they receive some. And also, I realized I put a medical center. Oh wait, I thought there was a medical center over here that I put it down the street from. Good news, I didn't. So yeah, I was smart. So yeah, we'll just keep watching the city grow, and I'll keep providing with what they need. Because right now we're having like a commercial problem. Like a lot of businesses want to move into the city, and I really think it'd be a cool idea to make kind of a commercial strip down this line. Something you would see here in the United States. If you all know what that stereotypical commercial road looks like with all the businesses on it, like from McDonald's to... like, every United States city has one, so I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a power station right there. That's why I can't build that there. Okay, no problem. We'll just move it. And I remember seeing in the comments some people talking about, like, well, at least one person I saw talking about saying that I can build power lines underground. And I'm like, yeah, that's a cool thing I can do. Because I was talking about all last episode, rerouting power lines to be more efficient. And I felt like it would be more effective. Oh, those are the export lines. No wonder those were important. Actually, I have a genius idea. We'll put in our power station more down here. That way we can transfer the electricity easily. Does that mean we're exporting? Yes, it does. Awesome. But yeah, people are saying I could put power lines underground. Look, I like that idea and all. Like, I think that's really cool. It's just that I think it's more efficient to have them above ground because they look pretty. Let's be honest, they do. Why did you guys all hate that? All I did was move it. And plus, that thing was disgusting anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the stereotypical American commercial strip that you all probably know and love or hate. I don't know if you guys love it or hate it, so maybe say in the comments if you do or not. But you'll see what I'm talking about once I get it built. Thing is, it's going to be hard because we got some things that might get in the way. I want to launch it over that road, but that's kind of crazy to put it there. So for the commercial strip, it's going to go down this road, and it's going to be... You know what, since it's on this side of the road, we'll make it European, and on the other side of the road, we'll make it more American. But you'll see what I mean by the American style business. I know this is going against what I was saying earlier about the cell thing, but to be honest, it's going to look really good. Just face it. And then I need to figure out how we want to do the on and off ramp here, because I want to be able to have an on and off ramp. It's just a little hard because, so like I'm using that tool I mentioned earlier, you can have the little breaks in the road, and I love it. Now that we have that design, I can connect these two up. I'll put that back to normal so I don't worry about it later. Is this 3-lane or is this 2-lane? Why did I use 2-lane? I was trying to use 3-lane. Okay, guess we're using 2-lane. Oh yeah, I remember why I used 2-lane. You'll see that later. Okay, so now I just need to... There, you'll see what I'm doing with that later. I'm just trying to hook up the roads, get things figured out. We can easily put like an office sector back here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that. Interesting enough, I haven't played with those alleyways. Maybe I'll play with that alleyway in this little commercial sector. Here's an idea. We can use the alleyway back there. And I think what I can do is I could put 2 small parking lots behind it. I didn't want to bulldoze the entire road. So that way we have 2 parking spots behind all the office buildings, which I think is going to be very beneficial. Now we can extend this so we have some more room for offices back there, because people are asking for offices, so I gotta make sure to provide them with that. And I think these parking lots are a good investment. That way people have somewhere where they can park. And also it's a good area right next to a few neighborhoods. It's smart, it works, and I like it. We'll go ahead and draw this road here so we have another way people can get in. I want to put too many connections to that main area right there. All right, I think that's a good investment. Look at all these trees covered in snow. And the cool part is I love how all the businesses are different depending on like what like sector they are part of. So here we got, what is this place? Oh, it's a hostel. Does that mean, is that a hotel in British, I think? In British, wow. Okay, it's clear that I'm American by now. I've given away way too much. Like, see, here's the problem. People are starting to get clogged up on traffic here. So I want to start thinking about how we can invest in a new way for citizens to get around town and get over to this district. It might be a good idea to invest in a bigger thing, or even better yet, like figure out and invest it so it's a bigger roundabout and we can hook this up here. We'll figure it out. Oh look, these offices are already quite building in. And we can line some homes throughout there, but they're mostly wanting low density housing. So I think I might want to keep that away from there for now. But yeah, that commercial strip I was talking about looks something like this, like where it's a ton of commercial buildings lined up on a street. Something very commonly seen in the United States. Oh boy, hope those gas stations don't go out of it. And it's the same company, so I really hope they don't go out of business. Oh, so it's not handicap parking, it's reserved motorcycle parking. That's nice detail, Cities Skylines 2. I like that. How's the school doing, by the way? Just making sure, because like I said, we have operating districts now, so citizens are going to start having schools being different places. Oh, we have another road here that I can like work with to make a bridge out of. There, another way for people to get across to the other city. And thing is, you'll see what I'm doing with this later once I figure out how we're gonna make this effective. Okay, so now we got that. I wanted to put like a small suburb back here, possibly a gated community. I feel like that'd be really nice. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's put a gated community back here. Well, a gated community is if you're wondering why I'm referencing that, I mean like it's a city policy you can label on certain homes. So I want to have that city policy in this area. I think a nice small like hidden neighborhood back here would be really nice for the city. This will be its own like really small district. Basically, it states that only people who live here can come through this area, and people who work there too. They're allowed in there, but there's only gonna be homes in here, so we don't really have anything to worry about. Then we're gonna set a gated community policy and a recycling policy. And we're starting to get mid-density rises again wanting to come in, which is good because there are some areas I don't have that in quite yet. So hopefully I'll see these guys develop, or the other districts develop. Like for example, you can see people building in here. And I think it's helping some of our commercial issue because I'm pretty sure these are, yep, they're mixed use, which is good. We want that. Right, is there any policies I have turned on here? I do have recycling, I do have parking meters. How is this district, by the way? Does it need to be extended? Some point maybe. We'll figure that out soon when we get there. Because that'll be our little commercial area that I'm working on. And good news, that 3-way loan is probably going to be effective anyway in helping expand the city. Okay, what do we need now? We still need really badly, we need commercial. So let me see what I can do. We could sneak some offices back here, like in this back area. And there we go. We'll sneak some offices back there. And I'll make it a highway on and off ramp when we get to that area, which I think I'll get here in a second. I want some American commercial buildings. Whoops, sorry. Might have to bulldoze your fancy buildings just to replace. Sorry. Now I need to figure out this highway on and off ramp. So there are multiple ways I could go about doing this. Let's decrease this to a double lane road. Then I want there to be I want there to be like sectors where we have 3-lane traffic, like on one side. You'll see why. Is there an asymmetrical road? There is. Perfect. So how do I get it so the asymmetry is on the right side? And we'll probably extend something off of there too. So people can come into the city that way, and we have more than one way people can start entering the city. We'll probably put an off-ramp somewhere else and an on-ramp somewhere else too. I will also probably extend a road off there so it doesn't look like a really weird roundabout that we have in one spot. Well, do I really need the roundabout? Let's test it without the roundabout, see what happens. I am gonna put a stop sign. All right, now that we have that set up, I can start playing the commercial I was thinking about. This will be surrounded by neighborhoods, so they'll definitely have enough customers. And also, it's going to open a lot of job opportunities for people, so I think we're going to be very effective in this design. So back here, we can sneak in some more commercial. Then behind all this, we'll put some residential neighborhood. I think it's going to be a very effective idea, and it's going to definitely help with our city expanding into the future. And look, those commercial businesses are having more problems. Why are people complaining about rent? Rent payment is perfectly fine. I don't know why people are upset. There's only one fire barn. It's doing an okay job over here, but over here we could really use another one. Let me go ahead and plop a fire barn. Help them get some customers. Okay, let me check the mail service. How are we doing? We have a ton of mailboxes, but it looks like the mail service is starting to struggle. Looks like the industrial sector does not have a mail service like it at all. All right, how's do we have any cell tower coverage? We have one, and it's doing all right. Probably use the second one very soon. Let's see here. So death care service is starting to complain. Probably use a cemetery over here at some point. We'll figure out a place for that. Probably in the neighborhood somewhere. Let me check my bus services. Make sure we're satisfying everyone. Okay, so we have... So far, I think we have 4 lines. And the problem is none of them are delivering people over here. That's not good. So we're going to fix that. There, and the best part is they have a roundabout they can use to go around. So let me go ahead and change the color of that bus line, or else I'm going to get really confused later. All right, this must be the new one. Let's go ahead and change the color to that. We don't really have a pink one yet. Let's do like a nice pastel. And I don't have any cargo lines. I still have trains, but I don't have any lines to that, so we'll figure that one out later. We do not. We could probably use one. And I can set a citywide taxi fare, which is very helpful to making money. Let's see here. maybe a good idea to stick that back here. Or maybe... So right now they aren't able to dispatch. We just have to put taxi stops, which I should find necessary areas for this. We go ahead and put a quiet one here by the neighborhood. One down here, probably a good idea. Put a shelter. Let's put one in the industrial sector just so people have a way to get home. Basically, the only way taxis will be able to go to locations rather than having you place taxi stops is if you go ahead to the taxi service, click on the building, and you would have to add a dispatch center. That way people can call in and get a taxi, and they don't have to wait at some sort of stop. Now, you could do that right away, but it is $12,000 per month, and I'd rather wait a little bit before you do that. All right, now we wait and let the city keep going. How's the school doing, by the way? I'm trying to keep up on my schools to make sure that they're all educating at their full potential. This one's fine. This one was almost at capacity, so I upgraded it. 100 patients at this clinic. Perfectly fine. Speaking of which, I can probably start assigning operating districts to it. So where are my medical centers? This one could probably operate here and here. This medical center can probably operate in this district, this district. I'll create one over there so it can operate in that one. And this medical center can operate this district, this district, this district, and that district. And then is there one down here? There is. So this one can operate. I need to add some more districts before I tell these things to operate anymore. Because otherwise, some of these people aren't going to get any services. And I don't want that. Now let's go back to the designated medical centers. So this medical center can also work in this district. And where's the other medical center I have down here? Here, you can operate in these districts and maybe across the bridge. Just trying to give people a better sense because all the medical centers are dispatching everywhere and I need them to stay within their little areas so that way we can make sure everybody's getting their coverage and everything's perfectly fine. We want citizens to have proper health care. That's all I'm saying. How's parks, by the way, doing? There's barely any parks over here. Just get the neighborhood extended to make it really lovely. Yeah, stereotypical commercial strip in an American town. I thought I had to include one of those because it's just me. All right, there's a lot of death care situations happening. So death care is not, it's not that it's full, it's that, here, I'll have this one operate on this side of the city. You can operate those districts. Well, over here, we will develop our own cemetery, which means we are going to probably need some more cells. So now we have more cells. Oh, we officially became a big town. Now we have 8 more development points, 10 more tiles, and got some cash. I'm going to go ahead and over to our progress panel. So now we have officially unlocked high rises, which is going to be really fun to work with since high rises are awesome. So let's get these development points figured out. Advanced water pumping station could be handy. Trash, we're definitely going to want to start getting things like an incinerator to start getting things taken care of. University, I think we're good for now. Emergency shelters are fine. Let's unlock some trams because that'll be helpful in the future. We could get some sports parks. I think we're going to need possibly a server farm in the future. Let's see here. What should we do? I'm thinking, this is interesting, starting to think about things. Let's get a bigger fire station so we have that, and a bigger police headquarters so we have that. So next time we'll invest in probably the bigger hospital. That way we can get that and the crematorium. All right, so now we can officially zone high-density buildings both in America and European. We've also unlocked the final natural resource, which do we have any oil? We do, small deposits everywhere. What about ore? Any farmland in the area? There's some north of town, so that'd be really good to work with. Recycling, we now have an incineration plant, which is very helpful because not only does this incineration plant help deal with our garbage, which, how are we doing on? It's getting a little full, but the good news is that it helps us not only with solving the garbage problem, but we can burn the garbage and export the electricity that comes with it. So I'm going to purchase a tile over there so we can get the incineration plant almost instantly because, let's face it, it's worth the money you are going to get from it anyway. These things are... Now, people have been complaining about the size of buildings in Cities Skylines II. Personally, I don't have a problem with it. It seems more realistic this way. Oh, where's this drawing electricity from? Oh, it's drawing electricity from this building. My giant gas power plant is going to come over here. Okay, that's all hooked up. And is that all hooked up? That's not all hooked up to the main... Oh, no, it is. It is. So my electrical plants officially have their little own sector. It'll be cleaned up later, but I'm happy we moved all of them to a different area because I felt like they were way too close to a bunch of the homes, causing severe problems. But anyway, back to what I was saying, we have a new fire department, new police headquarters, and I can now build trams, which is going to be very beneficial. Which, speaking of which, I might want to start thinking about a train system. We will solve that in a little bit because now trams are going to be fun to work with. But I'm happy I got all of those electrical plants moved because now I can start making an actual electrical power plant area, which is a really good idea in my mind because we want electrical plants to be in its like own little spot producing electricity far away from any polluting areas. And best part is we're now producing this system that can now take care of the garbage issues. I'm going to tell them to operate the entire city for right now. Also, if you are seeing hearts above buildings, like right here for example, see these hearts? That's actually an indication because it is February. I learned this because I was confused and I looked at my Facebook group that I'm on and it told me that that's actually an indication that it's Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, that's adorable. I'm happy Colossal Order went on and did that because it's a cute little detail. But anyway, I think something we're going to definitely need is tram line. Something I'm thinking is that we can really make a good tram system throughout the city. So I think first we got to plan it out. And you guys can watch a sped up version of me designing a tram line. Let's see these bad boys come out. Here they come, my new trams. Hey, you're not supposed to be blue. Now, what can I add on to here to make it easier? Okay, we can only add on a garage extension to this building in case we need more trams, which as of right now, we don't need more trams. Speaking of which, is there a limit to how many trams this building has? Okay, it has 10 vehicles in total. So if we run out of vehicles, I can just always add more. So one of these roads I gotta clear in order to get the cemetery in. So we'll put that here. And maybe later we'll get a high school in here. And this can be part of this district. And we'll sneak in a few commercial and residential and offices in there. That way there's a healthy balance. How are my transportation systems doing now that we have them? Whoa! The buses are serving 4,000 citizens a month. The taxis are serving 235 citizens a month, while the trams are serving 59 citizens a month, which I'm guessing that's going to increase over time. Which bus lines are like the most busy right now? According to this, the most busy one is line number 2, which is green. Let me see where that line is. Oh, it's like a main strip line. That explains why it's very busy. Well, cool. Then I can just charge a little more, just to make things a little more convenient for me. That shot up to 3,000 citizens using it. Yikes. That got up fast. I think it's time. And if you know what I'm referencing to when I'm saying I think it's time, you know it's time. There, that's the first start to our special area that I'm working on. Like I said, you will know what it is once we get there. This will officially be the downtown area that I am dreaming of building. Still a work in progress because there's a lot of things that are missing from it, but it's going to be great. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna love it. Alright, we're gonna put some speed bumps through there. I'm gonna put a parking fee. We're gonna charge a bit of money for it. Recycling and energy and water consumption policy. Considering we have a lot of people in there, probably want to bring down parking lot rates. Okay. What do I earn on the next milestone? I think we earn medium density commercial, which is really good because that'll help out. Let's see if I can get something good down here for our park. Maybe a good plaza might be worth it. Just filling it in, getting everything ready. Oh, look, we got our first high-rise that's coming in. That's perfect. Perfect starting for downtown. Oh, it's turning daytime. Even better. Look at that tall crane, though. That's amazing. And I can't wait to see these things come in. And the good news is they have their own parking lot, so we'll be able to deal with that. How's elementary school doing? College is starting to get full. Let me check. Yeah, I'll go ahead and extend the facility. That way more people can get educated through college. Can't see you guys. I've seen them before, but they're still so cool. I love them so much. I really do. Low density. Oh, unlocked a new building. What did I unlock? We unlocked this one, the Iron Press building, which is probably a good one to have. Add some historic buildings to this area. Must be like supposed to be a newspaper office. Oh, look, we got our first high-rises. Perfect. Downtown is going to be ready soon. I feel like this place is going to look so cool once it's done and it's all filled in. I don't know if we'll get it filled in this episode, but we'll definitely see a lot of development in this area this episode. Because I think the city's already expanded a lot, and we're already 15,000 populace. And I don't know how far we're in. Telecom, we could probably start thinking about getting people some more telecom over here. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and do that. There you guys go, more telecom. And we can go ahead and probably place some of the bigger city services down here if we can. Because I do want like a big fire station down here. They need a police station down here. We can't fit the police headquarters, not at least in this area of downtown. So I might be able to just suffice with a regular police precinct for now. But eventually I do want to get like a big police station down here. That way they're getting police coverage. Okay, now that there's an actual sidewalk, will you guys park there? There's also a parking lot over here if you're interested. Right next to the police precinct, well not police precinct, fire department, which we can get a helipad, disaster response unit, training facilities, and a garbage extension. Cool. Nice to hear that we can get all those. Does this have to go on the edge of it? That's stupid. It looks like it'd be mostly effective if I had a hospital there, which we are really close to getting that progression panel. Which sounds like I'm definitely going to want to invest in a hospital, which was my plan already for the next level. Still, that unreliable health coverage is our big problem, which, let's face it, I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure it out. This would be a good spot for an elementary school. But I don't think I want it on the inner city. Here, you guys probably need one. Not across from the cemetery. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not putting a cemetery next to the elementary school. That's morbid as heck. We can install. I really want to get a disaster response unit, just be safe. So now that we have that, I'm not worried. So are those separate vehicles? Like, is there a separate disaster response vehicle? Specialized rescue service workers search for survivors in collapsed building. Then we got the garage extension. Oh, that's a training facility. Oh, they extinguish fires better that way. Then we got the garage extension. Then we got the helipad. Interesting to see that's what we can add. But I think I just wanted to make sure we had a disaster response unit, which for some reason they have a kitchen in. Probably just a staff room. And there we go. Milestone 9 unlocked. I wanted to get that. And good news is the park's helped. So now I can finally get high density commercial. But for development points, we are investing in a crematorium and hospital. I immediately need those. We're gonna go ahead and get us a server farm, because we might need that. And we have 2 development points left, so let me see what I can get. And get technical universities, let's get a recycling center. So that way, if I need to, I can get the industrial waste processing plant. So now, I can place these high-density commercial zones. Hopefully, I'll take care of some of the demand. Then I wanted to get a hospital. Whoa, that's a lot of hearses coming in from outside the city. Why are they coming in from outside the city? We have enough. Now we got this hospital, which I'm actually gonna tell this thing, you are going to operate pretty much in every district in this entire city because, let's face it, we need you. There, a hospital is fit for patient. We also unlocked the crematorium, which can be really helpful for anything. And best part is citizens actually complain about being near it this time. So I'm very happy that's finally here. And also I can get a server farm, which helps extend our telecom network, which is good. So yeah, officially got a hospital. I'm not hating that. All right, population is going down, which I don't know why. And here's our new commercial buildings coming in. Love it. Love seeing it. Speaking of which, are there any households that have came here yet? Why is nobody moving in there? Sheesh, come on. So thank you guys for watching. It was fun making more of this new venture, getting bigger and better, and even better, I'm happy we're finally expanding into building a downtown area. Now, it's going to be difficult with the high rises, but we are going to make it work as I add more urban buildings to the area. I'm happy we have the new hospital, and I'm happy we're working a lot more to figure out how to further improve this city. So please, check out some of my other content. I really try to work hard to make these videos for you guys, and I really want you to hopefully see that I'm doing a great job and working hard at all this. But thank you guys for watching, and go and check out... Thank you guys for watching. I'm happy we are working hard at New Venture, and downtown is specifically coming in. If you'd like more of my content, please like the video before you go so more people can see my content, and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying me or my Cities Skylines II content. The playlists are officially up, so if you're not caught up, you can watch the other episodes. I'll link it down below. Also, my Discord and Instagram are linked down below so I can have more viewer integration. I tend to post things off camera there as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!